Hi, y'all. Guess what we're going to talk about today? Kind of hard not to know, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to give you some basics about time today, all the way up to how to tell time to the nearest minute. Okay, so we're going to start at the very bottom and go all the way to the top. So once you get what you need, then you can quit watching the video. Okay. Now, this is a Judy clock, and I know y'all have all seen them at school. Can you tell me what time this is pointing to? The big hand, the long hand is on the 12. That's the minute hand. And the short hand is on the 8. That's the hour hand. Can you tell me? 8 o'clock. Very good. Now, it doesn't tell you if it's 8 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock at night, but at least you know it's 8 o'clock. If it's in the morning, then it's really good daylight outside usually. The sun has come up and you know that you're at school at 8 o'clock. Um, Lots of things. Hopefully, you've already had breakfast. Maybe you've gotten dressed for the day, maybe not. Maybe you've brushed your teeth. I hope you have if you're at school. Okay, so those are some things that you do in the morning. Now, if if this minute hand and the hour hand both moved all the way around the clock 12 times, that means it would be 8 o'clock at night. Hopefully by then you've had your dinner, you're getting ready for bed, you've done your homework, you've done your reading 20 minutes every day. Okay, you've done all that, you're getting ready to go to bed, you're tired and sleepy. That's nighttime. That's 8 o'clock at night. And then if the clock hands would go all the way around the clock 12 more times, then it would be morning again. Okay? So when they go around the clock face 12 times, it's the opposite time of the day. It's 12 hours all the way around, that's half a day, and then another 12 hours makes up the other half of the day. Okay? So 12 hours is half a day, and it takes 12 hours for the clock to go all the way around for half a day. Okay, so the way that you read time, this longhand, and I painted it blue because a lot of times at school that's what we have are blue hands and red hands. I painted the long hand blue. That's the minute hand. And you know that because it goes all the way up. And you see each one of those little bumps? Those represent 1 minute. Each bump represents 1 minute. So it takes 60 minutes for 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour is 60 minutes. So this minute hand touches the minutes. The short hand is the hour hand. It's red, and you see it touches or almost touches the hours. All of these big numbers represent the hours in the day. So this tells you when the minute hand is all the way up, you see that? All the way up at the 12, that means it's 8 o'clock. Like I said, it doesn't tell you if it's morning or night. It just tells you that it's 8 o'clock. You just have to figure out for yourself what it is, if it's morning or night. So when this minute hand goes all the way around, oh, look what's happening. That red one is moving, isn't it? It's past the 8, but it hasn't got to the 7 yet. Let's keep going. Watch the red hand. What's it doing? I went too far. Oh, where's the red hand now? It's on the 7. That means when that minute hand moved all the way around the clock, it moved 60 minutes, and now it went backwards. Time doesn't do that, but this video is backwards to me. So sorry, I'll try to do better. But if we could run time backwards, we went back 60 minutes, and that made 7 o'clock. All right, let's go the right way this time. See, the red hand moving, it's gone past the 7 and it's coming up to the 8. Watch it, it's going. And when I get to the 12, now it's moved ahead an hour. That's what I meant to do the first time. But you know, I make mistakes all the time. Okay, here we go again. We're going to go around another 60 minutes. And it's back up at the 12. And what did the hour hand do? It moved to 9 o'clock. Okay, so 60 minutes. Each one of these little bumps is 1 minute, and it takes 60 of them to make an hour. Now then, if we only go, yeah, I'm going the right way this time. We're starting at the 9. Now watch, I'm going to make it go halfway. See, now I'm down at the 6 with the minute hand, and the hour hand, now look at this, has gone past the 9, but it's not past the 10, is it? It hasn't even gotten there yet. So that means when it's halfway between 1 hour and the next, the minute hand is on, look, you see that 30 right there? At 30? That means that it's half past the hour because we only went halfway around the clock. We went from 12 to 6, which is halfway. That means that the time is 9:30. It can't be 10:30 because the hour hand has not even reached the 10 yet. So you have to look at the last hour that it passed, which was the 9. Okay, so that's half past the hour, which is 30 minutes. And we'll look at how to count those in just a minute. There's 30 minutes. And then if we take the minute hand and keep going, it went another half hour. It went from 6 up to 12. That now is 10 o'clock. See, it's gone all the way past the 9 and it's just now touching the 10. And the minute hand is up top. So that means it's the top of the hour. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. Now, every hour works that same way. But how do we know how to count those minutes easy? I'll show you. Do you see each one of the little numbers at the side of the hour numbers? Yeah. Starts here at 60, and then we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See that 5 right there? Every one of these hour numbers has 5 minutes in between. Now it takes 60 minutes to make an hour, but just between the numbers of the hours, there's 5 minutes between each number. So you start at the 12 and you go to the 1 and you count 5 5s. 5, 10, 15, 15. Now you're at the 3. That's a quarter of an hour. We'll talk about that later. There's 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and now we're back at the top at 60. That means we went around 60 minutes. Okay, but we counted them by fives because that just makes it a lot easier than counting. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. See, that gets kind of boring, and it's easy to get mixed up. So if you can count by fives, then you can count your time by fives. So it's very important for you to learn your fives. Okay, now I said something about a quarter or 15 minutes. A quarter means 4, a fourth. Okay, just like in money, it takes 4 quarters to make a dollar. 25, 50, 75, a dollar. It takes 4 15 minutes to make an hour because there are 4 quarters in an hour. There is from, let's see, let's get started right at 12. Okay, now I'm going to move my minute hand 5, 10, 15. So that's 1/4 of the way around the clock because 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Okay, so here we went 1/4 of the way. I'm sorry. 4. Oh, I'm going to get y'all mixed up if I go like that, so I won't do it. I'm sorry. Ignore what I just said. Okay, so we're going around 4 times. 4 quarter times. Here's 5, 10, 15. That's 2 quarters or 1/2. Then you go 5, 10, 15. Okay, that's another quarter around the clock. I keep wanting to say third. That's another quarter around the clock. And the last quarter that we do is 5, 10, 15. So we just divided the clock into 4 equal parts, and it takes 4 15-minute periods to make an hour. Okay, so when the minute hand is on the 3, we say, in this case, it's after 1, okay? We would say it's a quarter after 1. If we go another 15 minutes, right here, that's 2 quarters, 2 15-minute periods, and so now it's 1:30. It's half past 1. Half past 1. Then, if we go another 15 minutes, now we don't say it's 3 quarters past 1. We don't do that. We say, because it's another 5, 10, 15 minutes, it's a quarter to 2. Okay? A quarter till 2, because there's still 5, 10, 15 minutes left in the hour. And now that we've gone around 4 quarters, that means now it's 2 o'clock. We started at 1 and now we're at 2. So you have 60 minutes, and that's what you have when the clock hand goes all the way around. Okay. Then you have 30 minutes in a half hour, okay, because we only went around half, that's 30. And then if you break it into quarters, and right here, it's a quarter till 4, okay? 5, 10, 15 minutes till the next hour. So it's a quarter till 4. You could also say it's 3:45. How do I know it's 45? That little number right there, 45. I counted, because you get that 45 from counting by 5s. You start here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay? So that's how you tell time on a regular, this is called an analog clock. Analog. It has all numbers, and you kind of have to do that yourself. You have to count it. Now, there are digital clocks that automatically tell you exactly what the time is. They just don't say a quarter after or half after or half past or a quarter till. They just have the numbers written out for you. Like this would say 3 with 2 dots and then 45. That would tell you that it's 3 hours, sorry, it's 3 o'clock and 45 minutes after. So it would be 3 dot dot 45. Okay, so I'm not going to make this video any longer. We talked about how it takes 2 12-hour periods to make a day. That's 24 hours. We talked how it takes 15 minutes, 5, 10, 15 minutes to make a quarter of an hour. We talked about how it takes 30 minutes for half an hour. And we talked how it takes 60 minutes to make a whole hour. Okay? Looking at my notes, I do believe I got everything I wanted to tell you. If you have questions, you can certainly contact me and let me know what they are. Contact me by email, by Facebook. You can contact me by text message on my phone. I don't care how you do it, just let me know. Stay safe, stay sweet, keep reading, and I'll see you next time. I love you.